Good evening, ladies. How are we doing? Hey, today is March 8th. It's International Women's Day. It's a special day, so this is a must here. I just thought I should do a special, so I'm calling it Teaching the Girl Child to Love and Accept Herself. See, I just thought that, it's important to share these little nuggets. I mean, some of it is the benefit of my experience, some of it is just what things I've learned out there, right? So it's incumbent upon us, especially us the older women, to help the girl child to love and accept herself. You see, we all have our little things that we are finicky or quirky about. I don't like my nose, I don't like my body, this, that. But if we have young girls growing up around us, they see that and they absorb it. So we're sending the wrong message. We have to teach these young girls to own themselves, like she has to own herself with her flaws and all. I'll tell you a funny story. Like myself, right? I'm getting up there, but my daughters have this funny comment she makes, Nana. She goes, "Black don't crack." We don't age. How do I put it? We don't age at all, right? So I told them that, recently I was looking under my neck and I could see that, I'm starting to get some wrinkles there. So when I said that, my younger daughter goes, "Oh, Mom," because I think she was thinking that, I'm feeling sorry for myself or something. But I thought, at the age at which I've reached, obviously there's got to be something showing up because we don't wrinkle early, but it's got to start from somewhere. So I'm taking it, you take, like that's how it is. Like if you're a woman and you tend to be so focused on outer beauty, when these signs of aging start showing up, you're going to have a problem. So that's what we're talking about. So to teach a girl child to love herself, it starts from the place of beauty. Now here are the disclaimers. So I'm not talking about narcissism. Neither am I talking about physical beauty only. Phew, now we can move on. So the place of beauty, it starts with loving the person you see in the mirror. Look at it this way. Tell yourself or tell them, if I am created in God's image, I'm beautiful. I've always said that God doesn't make junk. So this is the message that we need to teach our girls. I know there's a lot of pressure out there and they struggle, they struggle. I have 2 girls. Anybody who say that their kids or their girls don't struggle, it's a lie. We need to debunk that myth, especially in some of our cultures where we don't speak the truth. If you show a sign of weakness, it's taken as, you have a problem. No, you need to be able to say, hey, this is how I'm feeling, that's how I'm feeling. That's what we are saying here. So you teach your girls to say this to themselves every morning. I'm created in God's image, I'm beautiful. Teach your girls to say this, right? We are not breeding narcissists. Now, narcissist is, it's a, what do you call it? A mythical Greek character, right? So narcissism is a fixation with oneself and one's physical appearance or public perception. Now, this person in that myth, they fell in love, they were proud. They fell in love with their reflection. They looked in some river. I think Nemesis, somebody, she's one of the goddesses of something, I guess. Or I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Played this trick on him. So he fell in love with his reflection and he pined away and died. That's not what we are talking about. I'm thinking about a healthy love of self. So, if you do not love yourself, how can you love your neighbor? That's what we're talking about. You are brought on this earth. Your name may be Martha, your name may be Mary, Louise, Eloise, whatever that name is. Who are you? Do you know who you are? Do you accept yourself? Do you love yourself? Because if you don't love yourself and you have self-hatred, of course, you're not going to demonstrate love to any other person because you hate yourself. Inner beauty, would be being kind, being gracious, being loving, being healthy inside so you can be a blessing to others. Proverbs 31:30 says, "Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." So when we're talking about beauty, we're talking about the outer and then we're talking about the inner. If you teach girls to focus only on being pretty, what happens when they age and the beauty is faded away? Surely that's a recipe for disaster. So let's catch them young. You teach them when they are young to know who they are, inside and out. We also have to teach girls to honor themselves by the way they dress. I still do not understand, and nobody's been able to answer my question, why women are more undressed in movies than the men. Who watched the Oscars recently? I did. It's been a while since I watched the Oscars, but this year I said I was going to. So there were a lot of women, beautiful women I might add, in beautiful clothes. And I noticed a few of them had clothes that were kind of showed a V line for